Hey niece, what up nephew, and welcome to the first episode of the Young Aunties podcast. Speaking here is your favorite young auntie Koi, also known as Koi the Kid or Head Kid on the Corner. Make sure to follow me on Instagram. All the information will be in the description box below. So welcome to the fam. Just to kind of give an intro about who I am and why the Young Aunties podcast. My name is Koi. I am a YouTuber, up and coming social media influencer, commentator, all that other good stuff. And I honestly got inspiration to start the Young Aunties podcast because I had a beautiful experience with a group of women where we were at a dinner, and one of my good friends, hopefully I'll have her on one day, but she threw a dinner seeking to honor her friends and their hustle. And with that being said, I just felt like the vibe at the table was really dope. It felt like the young aunties of this generation just getting together, talking, chit chatting, sharing wisdom and stories, and being there for each other. And I noticed a lot of people, would say so many things about millennial women and millennial black women, millennial women of color. That was just really disappointing. And so I decided, from the feedback I got from so many people from my YouTube channel, as well as conversations that I've had with so many different women, to bring it to a podcast format. And I am so excited because the first guest who we have here tonight is a auntie to me, but a very good friend of mine. We met through an also great friend of ours, Miss DeAndre Marie. Shout out to her and the Millis Productions in the Oh Black Woman series.
Yeah,
But
shout
you
out to that.
guys, you feel me? Because it was so lit. We have here for the first time, but not the last time, but our first co-host and young auntie to the fam. Please welcome Miss Aunty Kim.
Hello,
How
hello,
are
hello.
you?
Good. How are you?
I am doing well. How has your New Year's been? What's been
My New
going
Year's
on?
been starting off good. I was the other day I was just sitting here and I was like, I cannot complain about my life right now. Like I'm very content. I'm like in a good headspace. I'm feeling good. And what about
Good.
you?
I'm happy to hear that. You know what? I honestly will not complain. I've been working on taking myself, my goals, and what I want for myself this year more seriously. Like 2021 is not the year to sleep on myself anymore.
Right.
Like I feel like all the years before 2020. I don't know why, but and it's not the same because like I remember people saying at the beginning of 2020, like I was like, oh, this is gonna be my year, da da da, da da, and then bullshit started happening after that.
It ended up being
But
nobody's fucking year in 2020.
it was it's crazy. A lot of people actually like did well. Like I don't know if it's just the overall majority of America suffered, but a lot of people in certain sectors um prospered this year, like 2020 actually. But I know that something in me just feels different about 2021. I don't know why. I just feel like it's just something different. But I mean, the shenanigans that have taken place thus far, and we are only 11 days into the new year, have been absolutely stupid. But Auntie Kim, before we
Seriously.
get into that, please introduce yourself to the people that have just pulled up to the house, the nieces and nephews and other aunties and uncles that's gonna come after, about who you are, what you do, and all that other good stuff. What kind of auntie is you? You the auntie that got that thing on you? What kind of auntie is you?
Well, I'm definitely the auntie that definitely has the mouth on me. That's for sure. Anything that I'm thinking, I'm gonna say it immediately. How you guys doing? My name is Kim. My Instagram is Kimarazi. Will also be in the description box on all social platforms. It's Kimarazi across the board. I am. I guess you could say like I'm a little. I'm a indie author. I'm low key an activist because I curse white people out online every day. Um, I'm just fighting for our rights. I'm a queen. I'm a black girl, and I'm happy to be living life.
Period. Period. Yeah, I love
Here we
that. I'm a
are.
queen. I'm a black girl, and I love to be living life. So, Auntie Kim, I have a couple questions for you actually, because I was like, "Ooh, you know what? I kind of want to spark a little bit of conversation in Kim's mind." So
Me
I
and Koi
actually
are
looked it
definitely
up.
going to be arguing today on this podcast.
Oh
Just so you guys,
no, are we gonna argue?
and I feel,
Voting.
and I'm
I mean,
excited. I'm excited
you're
about it.
excited to argue.
Absolutely.
And see, I'm excited to argue. No, because you know what's really true though? Like good friendships, you can have healthy debates, and at the end of the day, you have to be able to respect the other person's opinion. So if you
Absolutely.
can't go back and forth with your friends, I think you might need to reevaluate
I
your
agree.
friendship circle. A little bit. So I looked up 100 random questions that they say you should ask people
Okay.
when you want to get to know someone. So I thought, what fun it would be to ask you a couple of these questions that I have, so we can get to know each other better, and the kids and the nieces and nephews will know who they fam is. Because that auntie that got that mouth on her, you feel me? We gotta know some things about her first.
And I'm an open book, so let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. So, bet first question: what is your proudest accomplishment?
I think my proudest accomplishment was getting not my master's, not yet. That's on the way. Getting
Right,
my
right, right.
bachelor's
We speaking
degree,
into
and then
existence.
just my parents are immigrants here from Jamaica, and they have sacrificed so much to give me the opportunity and a lifestyle and a life that I feel like anything great that I do, it's because of them, and especially because of my father. He's like my biggest cheerleader. People always want to know where my confidence comes from. It's because of him. He's always like, from I was young, like he never was like, he was just always there and just a cheerleader and cheering me on for everything and being a part of everything. And that's the most amazing part. But knowing that he cried when I graduated, when I walked on that stage, was everything for me.
Oh, that's really dope. So he was really, really proud of you. Like
Oh
that's
yeah,
a father's pure pride. That's what's up. That's really what's up. I
he's the
think
homie. I love him. He's the best. I wish I could share him with everybody. Like seriously.
that's what's up. I think my proudest accomplishment, I haven't had it yet. I don't think I've gotten there just yet. I think I'm on my
You
way.
know what? And you're still
Um,
young, so you have plenty time to do whatever. Don't be feeling constricted by society's timetable. It's not real. It's not a real thing.
See, this is why we love Auntie Kim already. This is just she's just saying what it is off rip. Like, do not get tied down by this bullshit that you
No,
see. Period.
it's clear.
Because
It is totally bullshit. Like 3000%.
it is. It's not even funny how much bullshit it is. All right, let's see. Next question. What is one thing you would never do again?
Oh my God. One thing I would never do again. Take someone at face value in a romantic
Mm,
situation. Um,
mm.
I was talking about this on my own podcast the other day about how
Yes, yes, yes.
when I
Shout out to you.
thank you, Convos with Kim. Um, when I
It's the
sometimes
plug for
in the
me.
past, in the past, when I see someone who I thought had potential, I would I would
That P
like
word.
I would lower my standard to see like if I can deal with them and try to Bob the Builder bullshit. Let me help this person because they deserve love
Not
and I have
Bob
a
the
love to
Builder.
give and da da da, like just stupid shit. And now like I've
Right.
learned my lesson. Come to me with your head on straight. Thank you.
Right.
Like
Because ain't nobody in the business of, you know what's crazy? I actually had a conversation with my brother before, and I had to lovingly get him together. He's talking about the kind of woman he want to be in a relationship with. And I was just like, yo, you need to understand no woman wants a fixer upper. Like, we are not in the
yeah,
business to fix you and all this other good stuff. I said, see, that's the problem. I said, you want somebody to complete you. You need to work on completing yourself so that they are an asset and an addition to you. You got the game fucked up. And
yeah,
I told him, I said, listen, this is why, as your sister, you need more platonic female friends that can put you onto game, because this generation of women, unless that's what, not for nothing, there's a pot for every lid, right? So if
hmm
that's the type of woman that you want, she out there. I'm just letting you know. Any female that you bring, and I told him this up front, I said, any female that you bring to meet me or anything like that, I promise you, I'm going to tell her you're broken. You're not ready to be in a relationship. She doesn't
Ooh,
need to take you seriously.
up,
You are not to fix him. I
up.
told him, I said, no, because I'm not about to
It's the
sit here and
drag for
watch my
me.
brother be a fuck nigga. I'm not about to watch you be no fuck boy
I
and say you
totally
my
agree.
family. No, no,
I
you
just
won't get
really
it. Don't
feel like
introduce me to nobody.
right. I just feel like a lot of people don't work on themselves and know who they are, and that's why their relationships don't work out. And that's why they don't
Mm-hmm.
have more things going on because they're too busy doing God knows what instead of putting that effort back into themselves to make themselves better. Because when you're a better you, when you get into a relationship, you're being a better you for your partner, and then you guys are better together, and then you could do great things together. But when one partner is great and they know who they are and they're stable and the other person doesn't know what they want to do and they want to string you along and it's always bullshit, it's not going to work out and it's not fair to the other person.
Period. Is there a sound effect where we can add in snaps? Because
Boop,
I'm
boop,
just
boop,
gonna
boop,
give
boop.
snaps because that like mic drop, and the reality is like that's so true. I think it's a neglected aspect of people saying like, especially like this generation, which is why a space like this is so important. We need to have these realistic conversations of this
Yo,
generation,
especially
especially
with
those of us
black
that are trying
men.
to get married
Yeah,
and have families. You don't want to do the work in yourself, and
right.
you're going to pass that trauma on to your children. And where I'm sick of it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel for black people. I love black men. I want to end up with a black man eventually, but
I want a black
I'm
man
about to come to
too.
you. I'm but no 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 no. I'm about to come to you to get some intel on this interracial dating thing at this point, because I'm not giving up on my black men. I love
I've
them. So I
never
love
given up.
y'all
See,
so much.
here you go
But
with your own negative connotation. I've never given up on black men.
no,
I've
no,
never
it's
given up
not
on black
negative
men.
connotation. I haven't given up. I haven't given up. I think what I'm trying to avoid myself from doing, right, is pulling a Lonnie Love, right? Like, I'm trying to
Oh
avoid
God, I don't even
becoming a
like
Lonnie
her.
Love where, I had to kindly read her on my YouTube channel out of love though, because it was like
Wait a minute,
she was putting
why?
all black men into a box. Because okay, it was a while ago, but like on the real, she had said something about the fact that like how black men can't be faithful and black men always
What?
cheat and blah 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 blah.
It's
And
not
she was
just
with,
white men who
yeah,
cheat,
and
girl.
she's with a white man now. So she was saying it in contrast, like black men ain't shit compared to white men, right? And so I had to
Oh my
kindly read her,
God, I
and
hope
I
you
said in
drag
my
her.
video, I did. I lovingly did. I said in my video, like Lonnie, that's your experience. You know what I mean? Like that, the type of men that you've allowed in your world,
Yeah.
okay, in your bed, all right. Those are the men that are trash, and it just so happens that they were black because that's your preference. Now you've decided to date a white man. It does not, completely exalt him from being ain't shit either. It's just the fact that he's white. So it was like, I'm not that person. I'm not gonna become a Lonnie Love, like, oh, all black men ain't shit. No, I know very well. I take accountability. It's the men I've allowed into my space. I feel like I don't want to. And this is actually a topic I want to talk to you about a little bit later. But I feel like I don't want to cut myself at the knees of the dating experience just because I choose to date within one specific type, because I'm also being disappointed with one specific type. So I'm trying to figure
All
out
right,
like,
so let's just start with I never bash black men. What do I
of
look
course,
like bashing black men when my father is a great black man?
exactly. And I know great black men in my
And,
life too.
and
So I would
I'm
never
sure
bash
all of
all
us have
black
some
men.
kind of form of a great black man in their life. My choice,
Mm-hmm.
my interest in dating interracially is because I just like different stuff.
No, I just like different
Like I
stuff. You're
find
Aggie.
there's sometimes where I find like for me, I'm definitely like everybody's kind of cute. Like melting pot situation. Oh, he cute, he cute. That's my man. That's my man. Like all the like doesn't matter what color
Mm-hmm.
you are. If you look good to me, you look good to me. Like and then
Period.
one of the main things too, it's just like people always say like, oh, you only date white guys. Okay, black guys really rarely step to me.
Mm.
And
Okay.
the ones that do, I either don't find them attractive or we're not on the same like wavelength. I've never been dismissive of black men. I
Ah,
love black men. Black men are extremely sexy. Child by
right.
people just like to jump up and say things, and I'll just be like, wait. You are acting like I'm the problem here. Like I said, black men do not approach you like that, and that's not their like. And I'm not saying every black man. And I've definitely had me a fine black man or two, honey.
Right. I
Sure,
mean, because they
it just
there,
it just
girl. They
sometimes
is
things just
there.
don't work out. But they're mad at me for having my eye open. Yeah, I'm gonna look at them white boys. You surely am. I'm gonna look at them Asian guys. Surely am. I'm gonna look at them Spanish guys. I surely am because sometimes beauty is in all our races, and I'm into that.
Very true. And I think it's very I mean, this is where some black men become problematic because it's hypocritical, because they can date every woman under the rainbow. But let a black
Exactly.
woman do it, and now she's abandoning the black race, and she's
And
this and that and the third. And it's like,
she's
dude,
a slave.
I'm
They
I'm
play
swimming with the
slave.
fish just like you are.
I think the most disrespectful thing is like when they be like, "Oh, y'all play slave and massa." I'm like, who fucking does that? Who does
Like,
that?
I don't know where this
I
is
don't
where
know where you
I
guys got
question
that
the
from.
black
Please
men.
stop it.
the black men that I talk to that say things like that, I'm like, yo, what circles of black women like are you around? Who are you
Exactly.
talking to?
Exactly.
Like, where is this coming from? Because and then they speak with such a profound matter of fact righteousness
Yes, like you're
about what they're
so right.
saying. Like, bro, what are you okay? You know what? I'm gonna let you live. Like, I recently, oh my gosh, girl, it's the boomerang effect. You know, the dudes that you used to mess with that come back
Oh, they
around. It's the
always come back
boomerang, and
around. They love coming.
one of the boomerangs, we got back and forth into it over black women and welfare, and I was just like, after a certain point. I felt my blood pressure rising, and then I felt my inner spirit man say, "You know what? It's his opinion. You don't gotta argue his opinion. Don't argue his opinion. Let him talk." And I just shut up and I stopped talking. I was like, because you obviously just want to hear yourself talk. So I'm
Yeah.
going to let you go ahead. Go forth. Press. Have fun. I don't have time for it. We're not going to do this. And you're grouping all black women together. It's ignorant. You don't know what you're
So
talking
good.
about. And I'm trying to be nice about it. You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
one
I'm
thing with
trying to be nice.
that's one thing with me. I'm not gonna be nice about it. Period.
See, Auntie Kim. See, Auntie Kim. Auntie Kim. We only call Auntie Kim if we know we need Auntie Kim. We don't call
Don't call me for
Auntie
any
Kim
other
just to come
reason.
around.
Because you call me when you want to verbally attack someone in the classy good way. You call me so I can drag them for filth.
Not so I can drag them. That's what Auntie Kim waiting to do.
Yep.
All right,
So
let's
hold on
go
to
with
touch
another
back
question.
on the other
What?
subject. I had, it was really funny the other
Yeah.
back in like December. I had posted. I was like on my Facebook, and I was like, I find it really interesting that all the black men that used to talk shit about me about dating white men now have white wives and white girlfriends and half white children.
See,
Interesting.
it's so interesting.
Interesting. But you worry about what
I
happens to
think
you
it's
when
a new
you are
question for science.
ridiculous.
It's a new question for scientists to figure out because you know what? I can't. My brain capacity won't allow me to, do it. Won't. It just won't. It won't let me do it.
A
It
mess.
won't let me do it because it's like it's just
It's
it's a
just
headache.
for
Even thinking about it, it's a headache.
just for me, I just feel like it's like a man macho bullshit. You get to screw fucking love who
Yeah,
you want,
toxic masculinity.
but
I don't have
like
time.
when a black woman does it, she's a sellout. She's this, and that. I'll never forget when Serena Williams came out and she had her white man, and I was like, "Here go angry black guys that were just calling her a man 3 months
Oh
ago.
yeah.
Y'all
Oh
were
yeah.
just calling
But
her a
nobody.
man
But
three
no
months
black man
ago.
was pressing her.
Y'all were
Right.
just
But no black
calling
man
her
was
a
pressing
man
her
three
though.
months ago, and now she comes out with her white man, and
Right.
y'all have so much to say. Keep it.
Now it's queen this and queen
And you a
that.
sellout
Like,
and da, 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 da. I was like, you guys are a joke, literally.
I said today to one of my friends, I said, you know what? I'm black and aware. I'm not black and woke. I said, because these black and woke people are
And
exhausting.
they're
Like,
fraudulent.
and
It's
don't get
so
me
much
wrong,
fraudulent.
and they're fraud. And it's like, listen, I love my people. I've always loved my people. I dedicated over 7 years of an academic career to my people. I am for the progression, improvement, independence of the Black African American here on this soil. However, I am also going through post traumatic slave syndrome and all this PTSD and constantly being traumatized. It is a
Mm-hmm.
lot to be African American nowadays. And you know what? I pray for these people that never give up, that keep that passion, that fire, that are with it all the time. It's like, but I see it. I'm aware. I'm not woke. I'm aware because if this woke stuff, move cat, this woke stuff is yeah, my cat is she wanted to make a cameo right quick. This woke stuff is for it's a lot. And don't get me wrong, I used to be that person. But when I sat back and I was like, yo, this is really emotionally,
Draining.
mentally, physically, yo,
Yeah,
heavy on the draining. Okay. That I was like, I love my people, but I gotta love me more. This is a lot.
I totally
This
agree.
is a lot and it's happening every day. Like there's no ceasing. We don't get a break.
Never.
Like and what's crazy is just to kind of transition to our first topic of the night, a lot of things that happen in the media, we know is distraction from what's happening behind the
Yeah.
curtain. And of course, this whole situation that happened January 6, 2021. For those that don't know that are joining us, I don't know where you might have been that you didn't know about the domestic terrorist attack that happened at the US Capitol on Capitol Hill by Trump
And
supporters. They
listen to what
stormed.
she called it: domestic terrorism, not
Yes,
protesters,
domestic
not
terrorism. That is a
protesters.
domestic terroristic attack. I don't care what anyone says. They stormed a federal historic building with intent to do harm. You can't tell me that if they didn't have, if they could have had pitchforks and they could have had fucking torches and shit,
They didn't
they would have
need
went in
that.
there seeking
They didn't need
blood.
that. They had AK-47s and pipe bombs. They
See,
didn't need
see,
it.
see.
You
This
don't
is
need no pitchfork.
it.
They came with all their ammo they bought from
See,
Walmart. They drove up here from Florida to kill
that
people.
is a domestic. I want somebody to
So
explain the difference to me as to why we shouldn't treat this situation with the same severity that we did with the 9/11 situation. That's what I'm
because they're
saying, because
white.
this is a violation to us.
Because they're
I don't
white.
have time for that.
Because they're
I
white,
don't have time for that.
entitled, privileged people of America who are fighting bullshit. These white people, the 82.5, are literally out here protesting a virus that doesn't give a fuck about them, that's killing people every day. They're goofy. They have nothing to complain about. They're just angry because black people are in charge and have power. That's what that shit is about. And people who are not seeing that way, please dismiss me. Please don't speak to me. I'm not arguing with you because I said what the fuck I said. Because that's what it is. Why'd you guys bring a noose? What are you bringing the noose for? Who are you
Yeah,
hanging?
and hung it
And
up,
hung it up. And then now
and really real life hung
and
that
hung it
shit
up
up.
because they're brave and they were showing their face. They had on no mask because they think because they're in their white skin they have the right to do such a thing.
It was, but wait, my shit got blown because I was watching a video on Facebook. Black people was there
Yeah, there was
too,
like 3
girl.
black people there, and I was just like, look at you.
No, it was more than
I
three.
keep saying
It
I
was
keep
more than
seeing the
three. They
same
had this was
3.
like the
I
reporters
keep
on the
seeing like the
ground.
same
It
3.
was
I
more than
seen like the
three.
one guy with the
It
bad
was like
haircut
six.
saying fuck BLM. Then I have the one guy in the Congress
Not
place
fuck
and the other
them.
black guy. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know.
No, it was like six different people. People all ages. I was like, so like I
Well, you know what?
at this
There
point.
are black Republicans, so the sprinkle of them are going to be up there.
Yeah, there are, but I mean, like this. Let's be real. This is American extremism. This is not
No,
patriotism. You can miss me with saying you're a fucking patriot. You can miss me with all of this stuff. If they don't see how much of a violate, like you really don't understand what it is to be an American citizen. This is something that you do not do.
literally, they should have.
And the fact of
Everyone
the matter
there
that
should
this
have got
man is
shot.
going to be out of
Period.
office. You feel what I'm saying? Like I know, like they was like it's really funny, and people that I've seen, I've been keeping up with it. At least the reactions the public have been having on social media, everybody's like, if it was people of color, if it let it have been black people or brown people that would have stormed that, it would have been rubber bullets and real bullets
Yo,
and,
look
and
how they
gas
were
and this, that, and
geared
the
up for
third.
Black Lives Matter
It would have
during
been
the
a
summer.
massacre.
That's what really blew me.
It would have
Over
been a
the summer,
massacre.
when Black Lives Matter was walking to the Capitol or whatever,
Peacefully,
peacefully, they had
peacefully.
SWAT gear and riot gear ready to kill black people. This
Not to mention the orders that this fucking Cheeto supremacist gave in California for the National Guard to go out there and fucking kill people. When my
exactly.
friends showed me the articles and the footage, I said, "Oh my gosh, are you for real? Rubber bullets, real like." I think what makes it worse is that, like you said, you already said it, the entitlement, the sense of righteousness, the sense of
The sense of
ownership,
this is my
the sense
land and
of,
you
this isn't,
niggas and
and
everything
nothing's
else.
gonna happen to me. The sense of nothing is gonna happen to me. I can do whatever I want, and y'all are not gonna do anything. Like that's really where it was. And I feel like even with them catching, they only arrested 50
Well,
fucking
right
people out of
now,
the thousands that
I
were
don't know if you
there.
know, but that racist website called Parlor that they were a part of made them okay.
Never heard of
So,
it.
girl, you gotta get on it. Parlor,
So if I say teach us, teach us,
Parlor
teach
was
us.
like another Twitter for racist white people, and to become a member, you had to take a picture of your license and submit it. So FBI, so yeah,
Yeah.
so major contributors to that have recently backed out, including their security. So when the security backed out, hackers were able to hack them. So that's why FBI. That's how the FBI is catching the people that were there in DC. I don't know if you've been watching those videos, but people have been arriving
No.
at the airport getting arrested by FBI. People getting escorted off the plane by the FBI, screaming and crying. And they called me a terrorist. Yeah, nigga, you was in DC tearing up shit. You a terrorist, baby. Not only
On
that,
that no fly list
girl, I'm gonna
for
send you the video
real.
clip when we're done with this. But not only that,
Please and thank you.
Not only that, it was an inside job because the majority of that group that was there, those people that were there, the white people that were there, were military, police
Yeah.
officers. They were using their badge
Ooh,
to get in places. One cop killed himself. The
ooh.
one cop killed himself because he's one of the cops letting people in. The other cop is suspended. The one that was taking the pictures of Megan with the taking the selfies with the rioters, he got suspended. First of all, don't suspend these people.
Yeah.
Shit is a joke.
I just saw an article about that today.
It's a joke.
What'd you say? I said I just read it's a joke that they suspended him. Why you say
Fire
it's a
his
joke?
ass. Fire his ass. He's out here taking selfies
Kim
with the
said,
federal building being breached and he's taking selfies. Clearly, sir, you're a clown and not a cop. Get the fuck out of here. I am disgusted with people.
It's the you're a
I am
clown and not a
disgusted
cop.
with these people, and I am disgusted with the fact that people are just like, oh,
Yeah.
it's not a race thing. If black people are talking, shut the fuck up and listen. It is a race thing. They're mad because people came out of
Yeah.
droves to get Trump out, and you guys are mad. Georgia flipped blue. That's a huge fucking deal because Georgia is ran by the KKK, and we flipped that shit blue. Thanks to Stacey Abrams. Praise hallelujah, God.
Stacey Abrams. Yes. Shout out
Okay.
to Stacey Abrams. Yes, ma'am. That is a magical,
Yes,
powerful
and we
black
flipped
woman.
2 seats in the Senate,
Oh
and they're
my
losing
goodness.
their goddamn shit because people were back in charge, and they don't want to hear that shit because this is
Oh yeah,
this is
because the
oh
Democrats are back in charge of the
yeah,
Senate
get
now.
tight. We have a Jew and a black guy, and I don't mean Jew in a bad way. We have a
Not a
Jewish
Jew in a
man and
bad
a
way.
black guy,
You're funny.
and that's why they're mad, and that's why they're mad. That's why they're mad because to them, Jewish people are not real white people, so they have a problem with that too.
Yeah, yeah. That's so weird. It's like, you know what? I be, and I'm a spiritual person. These be the days, I swear, I be like, Jesus, if this is the sign that you coming to get these people, come get us, because this is
Come
ghetto.
get.
Like, you could
First of
ask for
all,
the aliens to
Satan,
come get
come.
you.
No,
Earth is
Satan, come
ghetto.
pick
This
up
is
your
ghetto.
kids. They're up here.
Not
They
Satan
are
come get
running
your
rampant
kids.
and they're getting on everyone's nerves. Send them to the moon, my nigga. Send them to the moon. Nobody has. I'm tired of trying to explain this shit to people who want to be, who are not trying to take. Like, if I'm saying something, don't come on my page trying to argue with me because I'm the last person you want to argue with because I'm going to let you have it. Because if you are a
Have you on it?
person that's my
Yeah.
age, you're around my age and you're not seeing it, then you're not going to fucking get it. It's not my job to explain it to you. Go read a fucking book. I'm black. We live this life every day. Go. I don't have time to educate you.
Every day. No days off.
Can't call in
Can't
sick.
call in sick.
We don't go home and sip out of the
Can't miss
skin
a
and get
day.
a fucking break. We don't have that luxury.
Sure don't.
Ugh,
They can't even turn on the TV and not get that break of
girl, I'll start watching
luxury.
my anime
Can't even do
and
that.
drinking my aloe water because nobody has time. Nobody has time to watch the news all the time.
I love it. I love it here. So, speaking of something that I mentioned earlier, dating, I see you as like a dating guru. We have had a good kiki in the DMs on Instagram. Y'all need to be there. But there is something that I do want to talk to you about, and I know you know about it already. Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan came out as being officially a couple. Now, listen, before you take the floor, because I'm gonna give it to you, okay? I think it's really jacked up that so many people are on this young lady's ass when she is doing what every young woman, every young person should do in their 20s, which is date. The bad part is that everyone she's dating is not only famous, but fine, got money, and she fine and got money too. So it, puts her in the public eye, and that's the only reason why the privilege of dating is, kind of taken away from her in the sense of the privacy. However, I do not like this rhetoric that even so many black women are pushing out of jealousy that she's like a hoe or she getting around, she loosey goosey and all this other good stuff. Because one, that's pure speculation. I don't think it's fair to tarnish another black woman's character that way. But number two, okay, um, Michael is fine. I don't care. I'm here for it because he from Newark.
Not
All
Newark.
right, he a little bum from
Not,
Brick
oh my
City. He from
god.
Newark. Michael B is from Newark.
I cannot,
He
yo.
from Newark. You feel me? He is. If Michael wasn't so talented and didn't get the God's grace to bless him to make it in Hollywood, he would be right off of Broadway and Halsey. Okay, we would see Michael. All right, he would be the fine nigga in the hood. Okay, because that is a
No,
good
he's
looking man. Don't get
gorgeous.
me wrong; they are a really good looking couple. He is gorgeous. and they're a great looking couple. Like they're cute, like they're good looking together. I just don't like the stipulations that people are putting on her and her womanhood and like the double negatives because at the end of the day, like what is the big damn deal? Like I don't understand what is the problem here. So Auntie Kim, take over the floor. Where do you stand with Lori Harvey, Michael B. Jordan, and the whole like talk around her name and who she is as a
I
woman?
think my biggest problem with the situation and like with her is just learn to take a take a page out of Beyonce's book and move in silence. Like
Heavy
you
on it.
said, she's dating because she's young or whatever. Don't, how about let's not post every nigga? That would have been great.
Ooh,
When
valid. That's valid. But how did that picture get out? Did she
not
post that
even
or
not even
how did it
I
get
just
out?
think that like
Do
the
we know?
beginnings of her was messy. Like you went from Diddy's son
Mm.
to Diddy to the most toxic
To
girl.
Diddy.
That right there,
Girl, let's can we take a
that
break to talk about
let
it?
me tell you
Can we take
something.
a
That
break to talk
always left a
about it?
bad taste in my mouth about who she was, own morals.
Mm-hmm.
Like she
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. That definitely. I was like, wait, I know she didn't do the daddy and
exactly,
the son first, and then the daddy.
exactly.
Like,
That's
what?
I'm
What?
like she's showing you guys exactly who she is, and people are like, oh, she's young, she's supposed to do this, and I'm like, she's supposed to date a dad and the son, and okay, I didn't, but
Not a
go
dad
off
and a
like
son.
then you date the toxic person
Go for
ever in the industry, Future, making
future
yourself even look more
girl.
crazy and wild.
I was
We
praying for her.
she came out
I
of
was
that with her
praying
womb
for her.
intact.
Oh, not a woman tech. Go ahead,
Child,
Kim.
very
Let's
fertile.
go
He's
there.
very fertile, and
He is no. I don't know what he just don't. He must feel like he's
yeah,
stealing the condoms. Ain't no
it's
way.
house.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. And I'm not even trying to judge nobody, but ain't no way
I
in hell.
mean, he better keep making that sad, suicidal music to keep his money going because he's gonna need it. Jesus,
Go to
what?
hell, Kim.
He needs therapy.
Suicidal
You guys see,
music.
that's a problem. You guys are listening to.
I don't listen to that man music.
He's
I
out here
don't
talking
listen to
about
his music.
killing himself and taking Xannies and lean. He's depressed.
Oh, he needs to
He needs
talk
to
to
come on
somebody.
the show. He's depressed. He's
He's
fucking depressed.
depressed.
He needs therapy.
Yo, Kim is top five, yo. All right, so Auntie Kim, we are going to flip gears. I'm going to ask you one question, and it's actually going to segue into something that I know you have an opinion about because I have an opinion about it, but I know you're going to
God.
go off, and I'm excited. So, question I have, right, is about this whole sense of entitlement. Now, respectively, I have an appreciation for everyone. I understand everyone's experiences, backgrounds, so on and so forth, change things. I get that. However, when it comes down to the white folk, and that's WYT folk, FOK, white folk, I can. I'm really concerned that a majority of them are mentally ill. Here's why. If you have not been under, if you have not been under a rock, you know about the Soho Karen situation
Oh
where the young lady, who honestly I will probably not go through the details of the case, but the young white woman or Puerto Rican woman, I think she was, attacked a 14-year-old black boy in a hotel lobby in New York City, accusing him of stealing her
meanwhile,
phone. Now,
the dad is like a
posted the
goddamn
video.
black rich celebrity. How embarrassing.
I mean, you know what I mean? But it was like her adamancy that this young black boy stole her phone. And you know what's crazy? I feel like because our children grow so big that they look older
Hmm.
than what they are. So she probably saw him as not a child, but he's 14 years old.
I
But
don't
she
even
tackled this
let me
boy,
stop you. I don't give a
accusing
fuck. I
him
don't give a
of
fuck.
stealing her
Jump
phone.
people like this. She is very lucky that a woman in his family was not there because her muffin would have been pushed back blue that
Okay.
fucking day.
All right. Show me that
They
skull.
would have
Huh?
scalped her like an
What?
Indian
Peel it back.
had a woman in his family would have been there. She would have got her ass beat. The news would have been different. woman gets her ass
Oh
beat for
yeah,
accusing black child or wrongfully accusing a black child for taking a phone. That's what have been the headline.
for tackling
Especially
black
putting your hand on
child.
people's kids. They should have beat they should still be beating her right now. Keep your
Yeah,
hands to yourself because you're a dead end.
yeah. Did you see the
First
interview
of
she
all,
did
and
with
Gail,
Gail King?
this is why
And she
I
told
cannot
Gail
get busy
enough.
with Gail.
I
Let
told
me
y'all
tell y'all
Africans
why
can
I
go
cannot
cook,
get
sis,
busy with
go
Gail.
cook.
The minute this little inbred
Damn.
child put her hand up, yes, inbred.
Umber.
The minute you put your little inbred hand up to the camera and say, enough, Gail, I'd have been like, bitch, interview over. Click, go talk to somebody white that's got time for you. Because if I'm Gail King, you not putting your hand up telling me enough. Gail should have got real black
Yeah,
on
no,
her
we're not
ass.
doing that.
Because when I seen that shit, I was like, Gail, you softer than baby shit. I don't got time. I don't got time.
I saw it and I was like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a
That's like the
minute.
only part that I
Wait a
saw, and
minute.
she just that part and the part where she felt like she was so right, and she's like, "Well, how is it racist? Because he's a black kid. We know exactly why you thought it was him."
I'm a
And then also
22-year-old girl.
the
She's a
manager
22-year-old
jumped
girl,
in and
not a woman.
co-signed so fast. Drop his shit too. Drop his shit too. If I
Yeah,
was that father, he can't work
yeah,
there no
yeah,
more.
yeah.
Period.
Yeah, nah, that's he gotta come up off of that. He gotta come up off that. Do you think that racial profiling will ever not be a
I
thing
mean, as
in
much
this
as I wish
country?
it won't be, it's never going to end because white people are always fearful of black people for literally no reason. Literally, I I told someone this story the other
Mm.
day. I was on a date one time with a white guy. Go figure. Um, and I drove, and I'm driving normal speed. I'm not doing anything illegal. And the cop pulled us over and asked the white man if he was okay. Like I kidnapped him.
Eh, eh,
Meanwhile, I'm 5'5". Meanwhile, I'm
You
5'5" and
lying.
he's 6'4". Please make it make sense. Please make it.
You
He was
lying.
so
You
pissed off, and
lying.
he was like, "Why are you asking me for a license? Why are you asking me if I'm okay?" Like, and I'm like, yo, just do what he asked you to do. I said, "You see somebody black driving a nice car with a white person, I have to be kidnapping you. There's no way around it. The fuck." And when I say
Wow.
my date was enraged, I was like, "Yeah,
Wow.
welcome to being black. Sorry, this is what happens to us in a date."
So let me ask you this. So how often, because you date interracially, like as a
I'll
thing,
date who wants to date
how
me if I want to date
often
them.
do you okay.
Yeah, but
But
it's
does
not
that
closed.
okay,
It's not
you know
closed
what?
off to white men.
So
Yes.
it's not closed off. Okay. So you date
Yeah.
all kind of means
Yeah.
if they up your alleyway. All right. So what is like the biggest challenge that you've experienced as a black plus size woman, right? Because that's important, dating interracially over the last 3 years, I'll give it.
I
Highlight
didn't
on
really
2020.
I really
Did you
didn't
date
date in
in
2020 to
2020?
be honest. No, not
Fair.
even COVID,
COVID, got it.
just bullshit men. Nobody has time for that.
Oh, heavy snap again,
Nobody
again,
has I
again.
just feel like sometimes when I'm putting too much effort into dating, I'm like, there's other things you could be doing, bitch. You got a third book to be writing. Like, what? Like,
Okay.
number
Okay.
three, like
Third, number
nobody has
three.
time.
All
But
right.
I don't know. The biggest, first of all, when I'm dating a white guy, I want to thoroughly vet them. And if I can't call them nigga, he's not the white guy for me.
Mm.
Let's just make that right now. Let's just be clear. If you're my
What?
white significant other and I can't call you nigga, it's not gonna work out for me. I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
Because
Why would you call white
niggas, be
niggas?
quiet.
What?
That's stuff like that. Like if I can't do that,
So like if he get
oh
butthurt
yeah,
off
and
of you
definitely,
doing
I
it,
definitely
you can't
tried
do it.
that test with the white boy I was talking to a couple months ago, and he flew off the handle, and I'm like, oh, you hurt. This is big over. You mad, huh?
Mm.
Don't you ever call me
Mm.
that again. Oh my God, why are you mad? Blah.
Don't you ever, Bill? Don't I
Not
ever?
Bill.
Don't I ever,
And I was
Bill?
like, oh, so for you, it's a big deal.
Bill,
Fetch,
yeah.
you're blocked. I have no problem blocking people. First of all, but my whole biggest thing is just when I'm dating anyone who's a white guy, I want to make sure that I'm not their first black girl. They got to know what a weave is. I got to be able to call them nigga. They have to be aware. because not woke. I want them to be aware. Because if I'm going through my everyday black struggle or whatever, or I have a racist issue happening, and I can't tell my significant white other and he not understand where I'm coming from, I can't do that. I can't do that. Nope.
Heavy on that he gotta understand. Like we can't. I'm not gonna be. And do you feel like you don't want to have to educate them
No,
every
that's a
day
lot.
that
That's a lot
this
of work. They have
happens?
to
Like,
come. My whole thing is when white men say, "Oh, I love black women," oh, prove it. What do you know? Who'd you vote for? How do you feel about what happened last week? Like, nigga, what? These are important questions because I'll tell you something that come out of 2020. White men who have tried to pursue me in the past have come out as hardcore racists online. One guy got completely one guy went viral and I was like, oh my God, I went on dates with him. The devil is a what liar.
And
he was out here telling he was child.
Like
he was out here telling white black people that they're happy that they should hang from trees and they're niggers. And he's glad the police is shooting them. I said, what?
Did you?
I'm sorry, excuse me? Don't do that.
Did you sleep with him?
We're recording.
No, because that would just make
I
it
don't
worse.
recall.
Like, dude, how could you say these kind of things? No, I don't recall. It's the Olivia Pope. It's the Olivia Popeness for me.
We're not gonna do that.
No, we're not gonna do that.
Yo,
no, but I'm
like,
saying, like, if I can just imagine, because it's like those are the type of the white men that will love to be with, lay down with, have sex with, kids with a black woman,
he was so hurt that I would not listen to his side. I was like, nigga, I don't care what they called you. I don't care if they called you a mayonnaise creamsicle who likes to get fucked in the ass. I don't care what they said to you. You said that black people should hang from trees, and you're happy they're getting shot by the police. Get off my phone. Get off my phone because you're crazy. There's nothing left to talk about.
There's nothing to talk about, sir. What you want me to stay on this phone for?
Please,
for me to drag out for me to
answer a phone call. It was just all these little sad little text messages. Go to hell.
I'm screaming. That's sad little text.
I'm like the block queen. After I said what I had to say, he got blocked and he was still writing on block. He talking to nobody but himself on block. That's why you have to. And then, the other day I was so mad. I don't know if you saw me venting about white men on Instagram the other day, but like,
I think I did catch a little bit
at that point, I was just hilarious. Like, I don't see how I can continue to date white men without really getting like a reference check or something, because they have all this like weird pent up shit about black people and then come back and love black women or allegedly love black women or fetishize about black women. And that's a problem. Because I don't know if you saw, but two of those Proud Boys that got arrested on the other day, they have black wives. I was like, girls.
And I was reading about one article, and the wife is
because the one girl, I hate to say this, but the one girl, he had on a whole KKK outfit on, and she was naked with an afro, and I was like, what is going on? What is going on in their house?
This is too much. Come get me, what? Aliens. If you guys
pick me up, because you dropped me off at the wrong place, and I can't do this anymore. I can't.
Like, I could take Mars with nobody on it, because this
take me to like the galaxy where I don't know, the Guardians of the Galaxy live at. That seems cool. Because the things that are going on here don't make any sense. And that's I'll be honest, that's my biggest fear about if I were to continue dating white men. I don't want to have to worry about thinking what they really feel about a nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it coming out, and like these women have kids with them. Like, what? At what point do they realize, like, oh shit, like my husband's a racist and I'm a black woman and I have kids with him. Like, where do you go from that? That's a huge fear for me. I would just, oh my God, I just could not fathom the thought.
See, and here I was about to ask for some dating advice from white men in 2021, but you kind of just put some shit into perspective.
And I always I used to always be like, hey, give the white guys a chance if you're interested, but like, I don't know about these. These are not the white boys I used to date. I don't know.
I don't have time for this kind of fake shit. No, you're not gonna be fake racist to
Yeah,
me and want to
it's
label
really
you.
crazy.
No, we're
It's
not
sad
pulling
because I
this.
used to always be like, because these, you know, the stereotypes about white men, they kill their wives and blah 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 blah. And they got little dicks and whatever, whatever. And
And
I'm
they
just like,
do.
that's not all true. Just like I don't believe all white people are racist. I don't believe that all white men like that love black women are fetishizing them. Like it's a lot to take away
Hmm.
and talk about. But like for me personally, I don't know about right
True.
now and no white man. Meanwhile, meanwhile, I'm talking to a new white man. Fix it, Jesus.
Not fix it, Jesus. So, like, what are your plans for 2021 as we get close to wrapping up our first session? Outside of like dating, you mentioned your third book. I did get to read a couple pages from Amazon. That information will also be in the
Yes,
description about the
they
first two
are
books.
erotic interracial love
Um,
stories, and I hope you guys enjoy them. Even if you know, it's funny when my black male friends read it, they go, "I just pictured the white guy being black, and it's all good." Use your imagination.
I pictured the white guy
Just
being
use your imagination. It's
black.
fantasy. It's a book. It's a love
What?
story. It's tons of sex on every page. You guys will enjoy it.
Yes, I actually have a quote of a review. It says, "When you want to be sucked into another reality full of intimacy and love, this is it." And I think it was
Oh
about
yeah,
the
that's
first book,
Platinum Cat, Kim and
the
Nate.
Platinum
That
Cat.
story's loosely. That's my fantasy
Yes.
life.
Aha. Okay. Okay. I was reading. I was like, I like this. I'm gonna have to actually buy it because the sample pages,
Yeah.
is spicy. So y'all definitely need to check them out on Amazon. But there is something that we had talked about, and before we go, I want your final word on this because it is old now. It was hot last month, but it's still relevant because as we move into 2021, I want people to be realistic about more things that we engage in, more topics and groups that we say we're a part of, and that being, especially this was taught in 2020, but 2021 heavy, heavy, the self love, body positivity community. You probably already know what I'm about to say. But for those of us that do not know or don't remember, there was a big scandal controversy with Lizzo, I want to say about a month ago, regarding her weight loss and like her
Oh yeah.
using weight loss products, detox teas, and everything. And white women went crazy. They were saying they felt so betrayed by her and they just didn't understand and blah, 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 blah. And they hated her and all this other stuff. And it was just like, I don't understand what the big deal is. I feel like body positivity and self love is really that. And that may mean taking care of yourself. And there's nothing wrong with being whatever size you want to be. And if you love yourself at that size, you love yourself at that size. But if you have health issues or complications, which she did, and there's other reasons why someone may want to lose weight, like how jacked up is it that a fan base can damn near turn on somebody over the fact that they getting healthy and losing weight. Like they really
I
was
just want to say
betrayed. Like
this
what's your
as a plus size girl,
right?
overweight plus size, and not the
Mm-hmm.
body type that the social media tells you that I should have with the flat stomach and the big ass and the big hips and the tiny waist and the big titties.
The
I don't got
builder
that.
bitches.
What I got is
Yeah, the
good
builder
skin,
bitches.
big titties, okay, pretty
Heavy on
face.
it.
I got a
All
gut and no
right.
butt. And guess what? Your nigga's still gonna
You
call me in my
better.
DM. So stop it. That's number one.
Not.
Number two,
Period.
Number
Still gonna
two,
say what's up
those
with
white
it.
women turned on her like some unseasoned chicken that they are. You guys want black people to be so fucking unhealthy and big and slarge and diabetic for no reason. Absolutely, she should take care of
Not
herself and lose
slarge.
weight. It did not make any sense to me. If her promoting a healthy lifestyle is for her, y'all don't got to do it. You guys want a mascot to be as big as a goddamn house? Go to that little fat white girl, her name Tessa. Go to Tessa's page and go in there and tell her how good she looked when her kneecaps look like a
No, you
goddamn plasma
didn't.
TV. Go over there to her page and be happy with the fat shit over there,
No.
okay? Because niggas don't want to be fat all the fucking time. It's not fun. It's not a party. It's not a good time. So if Lizzo wants to be healthy and lose weight, that is her goddamn
Let's talk
prerogative.
about it.
Go off, Lizzo. The fuck? Goofy ass white people fucking shit.
Let's talk about it. Like I think that you are on the
Yo, health is
money. Like
wealth.
the fact of the matter is people will really try and Yeah, and people will really like I think it's very unhealthy and it becomes toxic when you have like morbidly obese people or overweight people that will say the better version of themselves is being not able to breathe and having all these health issues that come from a complication of their weight, and then they'll boost and say, "Well, I love myself and I love myself." It's like, but if you really loved
Yes,
yourself, you how to
that doesn't
take
make any sense.
care of yourself. And you can't you can't say that you love yourself and you know for a fact you're not taking care of yourself. You doing what you want to do and saying, "Well, I love me in the
No.
process and can't nobody make me change and I'm me and da 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 and third." And then you're gonna like when I saw the reactions of her so-called fans, I was like, "Yo, y'all would rather this woman potentially, God forbid, but die from being overweight than her do what she needs to be healthy." Like this is a whole
Right.
human being. People have a really jacked up way that they look at their
And
icons
stop
and
putting
all their
celebrities on a
favorite celebrities. Like that is
pedestal.
a whole
They
human
breath is
being.
hot and they do those things just like everybody
Yeah, they're
else.
humans. Not their breath is hot
Stop
and they do those things
stop putting
just
them on
like
a
everybody
pedestal.
else.
They are people. They have flaws. They
Yeah.
want more from themselves than just what you get to see. It's it's bullshit. It's bullshit. Oh, and then if she lost the weight, then what? You know what? Before we end on this Lizzo conversation, I had a conversation about Lizzo versus
Mhm.
Ashley Graham the other day. Not the other day, a couple of months ago. And
Oh,
I'm like, these women are the
interesting.
same size. Why is it okay with Ashley Graham, but not okay for Lizzo? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Is it because the
Mm.
Ashley Graham is more, I don't know, white and curvy? Is why you guys prefer it more? Like, what the fuck? Like, it's weird.
It's like a
Yeah, I
Marilyn
looked it up
Monroe
because I
kind of
was like,
thing.
yo, they're the same height. Their body types are very similar. Why are you guys mad at Lizzo? Make it make sense. I hate it here.
It's the whiteness.
I hate it here. Truly. Like,
I am hollering. Auntie Kim, before we leave for the evening, is there anything that you want to say to the nieces and nephews and fellow aunties and uncles that may stop by the house
take care
before
of
we
yourself.
go?
One thing I learned in life is you don't owe anybody anything. You owe yourself everything. Love yourself. Put the effort back into yourself. If someone's not giving you what you need, block them. Focus on you. Heal you.
And
Be
that is a
heal
move.
you. Be amazing. Because the better that you are, you'll see people dropping out of your life like flies that you never needed. Be you. Be happy and focus on you and your happiness. Because it's a new year, and whatever you want, put effort into that, into getting it. Period.
Period. Be you, heal you. That is a mood of
Absolutely.
2021. And y'all, that is the end of the first episode of the Young Aunties podcast.
Thank
Thank
you
y'all so
guys.
much for pulling up to the house and your favorite aunties are here. You are appreciated. Definitely make sure that you keep your eyes locked out for the next episode coming up where I will have another special co-host auntie here for some more chit chat and sharing of the conversation. So y'all be blessed, stay safe. Please wear
Wear
your
your
mask,
fucking
wash your
masks.
hands. Let's keep this. Please wear your mask, y'all. Like we're not even playing this game, okay? We are in Jersey, but wherever you may be listening to this, the virus does not care about your age, sex, gender, type, preference. None of that stuff. And we want everyone to be safe and blessed and wealthy and healthy in this new year. Let's make 2021 the best year, y'all. I
Love
love
you
y'all. We love
guys.
y'all and appreciate y'all. And we'll see
Bye
y'all
bye.
next time. Deuces.